Hey guys, it's Traeh, and I'm back with the horror story. So today's video is a natural hair horror story. You guys' favorite here on my channel. You all love this series. If you don't know what this series is, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe. I do a series where I allow you guys to email me your craziest, and it gets pretty crazy, okay? Your craziest natural hair horror story, and I feature it here on my channel. I give my input, and I allow my viewers to weigh in the comments below. So if you have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature, you can email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com. But if you didn't catch that, I'll put my email down below. Now, before we jump into this, we are not just gonna skip past this look, okay? We're just not. I'm giving you guys a look today. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, then you probably missed my last video because I did a whole get ready with me, and I got ready with y'all, and I did my hair, and I did my makeup, and yeah, I got this look. So if you didn't see it, that means you didn't watch my last video, and I want to square up. It's okay though, I forgive you. I'll link it down below, so after this video you can go and check out that one because this look is popping, okay? So I'm not gonna ramble too much. I did a lot of rambling in that video. It was a chit chat get ready with me, so y'all know I was rambling. That video is long, so listen, after this video, go and check out that one. But yes, we have a crazy natural hair horror story, so let's jump into it. All right, so let me pull up the email. While I'm looking for that, you can go and get your snacks, okay? Your popcorn, your grapes, your chips, your Fruit Loops. I don't care what you get, okay? But make sure it's enough, okay? Make sure it's enough to get you through this story. So let's jump into it. So the email says, "Hi Traeh, I love your channel and love your horror stories and transformation videos. Keep up the great work and continue to be a voice and role model to all of us on this natural hair journey. Thank you so much." Jumping right into the story. Backstory, history. Okay. My daughter is 10 years old, has been natural since birth, and at the age of 3, her hair went from being 3B to 4B and thick like old school milkshakes. Honey, I have been trying to stay strong and keep it natural like a man trying to hold on to soap in a prison. Watching hair videos, trying to keep it moisturized, doing protective styles, learning about porosity, finding the right products for her specific hair type, and the whole 9 yards. Girl, being natural is a lot. Like, somebody better tell them. Being that I have been permed since I was 4 and I'm 37 now, it was a lot to learn, yes. But I was feeling great and finally in a groove, except for her hair beginning to be drier than normal, and the moisturizer and oil not keeping her hair moist throughout the day anymore. When it all began to unravel. My daughter had been asking me to get her hair down for years, and I figured, why not? She's 10 and I should get her something special for her birthday. Get her hair down. Like, straighten it. So we go to my salon, which has a lady that only does natural hair. I tell the lady a history of my daughter's hair, how I've been trying to find a new moisturizer that her hair will not drink straight up and become dry soon afterwards. She has had braids in the recent month, and also asking how I could make her hair a bit more easy to manage, being that I have always had a perm. She does my daughter's hair with 2-inch long twists at the very top and spiral curls in the back. My daughter loved it and I was very pleased, and I had to deal with my little one whipping her hair back and forth for the next week or so. After the stylist finished and I paid, the stylist came over to talk with me some more and answer the questions I previously asked. She proceeds to tell me how my daughter has very thick 4C hair, which I strongly think is 4B, and how I could place a slight texturizer on her hair to get the coils a bit looser, and how it would really help to manage her hair a lot better. While also advising me that her hair had probably got used to the moisturizer and it had stopped working, which I've had products that worked before all of a sudden not do the trick later for me. So I agreed with this and changed to a recommended moisturizer and set an appointment for her to get a texturizer. All right, y'all. Leave your guesses down below. What do you think is going to happen to the daughter's hair? Whew, she's getting a texturizer. Okay. Now, granted, I did not know what texturizers were, had never heard of them, and didn't know what to expect other than what the stylist advised. I did, however, Google it. Okay, good. Woo! I did, however, Google it and saw that it's supposed to soften the curl pattern, so I was all in. The day came for my little one to get her hair done, and the stylist assures me it will only soften the curl pattern. She was only going to have it on a mere 3 minutes tops, and how when I washed her hair in a week or two, I would notice the softer, looser curls and the manageability change. So to bring you all up to speed, if you're not familiar with texturizers are similar to relaxers. It's kind of like a light relaxer. It's a chemical that will alter your curl pattern, change the texture of your hair, and essentially will make your hair a bit more easier to manage. But like I said, it is a chemical, so you never know how your hair is going to respond to it. So let us pray. So my daughter hops in the chair and they get started. Once finished, my daughter's hair is in a down style with curls at the ends. Now, I'm looking like it was supposed to loosen the curls, so why is her hair dang near bone straight? Come to find out, my daughter asked for her hair to be down and straight with a bit of S-curl at the ends. So I take a breath and relax. All is well until I wash my child's hair. Now, I wash her hair and deep condition it. And while doing so, I'm noticing my child's hair is not the same, nor is it close to being the same. Her hair is acting like it had been permed and remains bone straight. Remember, I said it's similar to a perm, okay? Keep that in mind. So I continue to finish with my child's hair and remain calm as to not show my disdain for what has happened. After finishing my daughter's hair and letting her go watch TV in her room, I am livid, blood boiling, freaking out, and stomping around the house trying to find the stylist's number. Once I have it, I proceed to call her and ask what the heck happened to my child's hair, advising how she came in for a texturizer and how she advised me it would only soften her curl pattern, and how I was assured after I washed her hair the curls would return but be looser, more manageable, and all would be right with the world. I had no idea that a texturizer would completely take all curls from her hair and basically straighten her hair as a perm would do. Now the stylist says that she doesn't know what I'm talking about and how a texturizer doesn't straighten a person's hair like a perm, and maybe I didn't fully wash her hair as I should, and if I just washed it again the curls would come back, or I could bring my child back for her to show me how it's supposed to look. Of course I refused and advised we would never return to the salon and leave a bad review. Now granted, this was last year, 2018, and it's now 2019. My daughter's new growth is now nice and curly. It had grown back out to mid-back when stretched, but I feel as though it was a lot of time wasted trying to reassure my child that her hair was going to grow back and trying not to cut off the straight part until her hair was at least shoulder length so her self-esteem wouldn't take a huge blow. Thank goodness it worked out in the end. Christy. Okay, so the mom wanted some tips on how to keep the daughter's hair moisturized and how to make it easier to manage. So the stylist recommended a texturizer. Now the mom said she didn't know anything about texturizers, but she Googled it. The stylist told her some information that it would soften her curl pattern, make it easier to manage, and yada, yada, yada. But I feel like when there's heat involved or chemicals involved, the stylist needs to make sure to share that there are possible risks involved with using a chemical. I mean, a lot of us pretty much know that already, but the mom clearly doesn't know too much about natural hair. She wasn't familiar with texturizers, so I feel like she should have been made aware of that. But also, the woman told her about the texturizer, okay? She may not have told her everything about the texturizer, but she told her what she was going to put in the daughter's hair. And, you know, the mom agreed. It wasn't like the stylist snuck the texturizer in her hair, because we had stories like that already. We're not even going to go there. But since the mom agreed to the texturizer, she did her Googles. I guess she thought all was good in the hood, and she didn't know that, yeah, there are risks. Just like using a relaxer, your hair might not respond well to it. It might start breaking off. It might start falling out. You just never know. It's a chemical. You just never know how your hair is going to respond. Same thing with a texturizer. And she's so young getting a texturizer put on her hair. She said she left it on for 3 minutes, and I'm guessing that was 3 minutes too long. Or she could have also gotten heat damage from the heat applied to her hair from straightening. So I think this was just too many processes in one sitting. She got the texturizer, then she got her hair straightened. Yeah, I think that was just too much for her hair. Her hair couldn't withstand it, and it caused her hair to become straight. Now, am I mad at the stylist for this? Not necessarily. I feel like the stylist could have been more thorough with explaining. But also, as a parent, I feel like she has to take some responsibility in this because, like she said, she didn't know anything about texturizers. She had never heard about them. All she heard was that it was going to soften her hair, and she was all for it. So I feel like she jumped the gun. She got excited about being able to now manage her daughter's hair. So she went for it without doing proper research and getting more information about texturizers. So I don't believe I can really blame the stylist. I mean, the stylist told her up front, so I'm glad that it all worked out in the end. But yeah, I would definitely advise you guys to do your research, especially when it comes to chemicals. Don't just be putting anything and everything on your hair. You just never know how your hair is going to respond. I did have a situation where I dyed my hair black and I had a negative reaction to the dye. Now, I can't blame the stylist. Well, I actually dyed my hair, but I'm saying if a stylist did dye my hair, I can't blame her for my reaction. You know what I mean? There were steps that I could have taken so that I could have avoided the whole situation. Like, I could have done the patch test, and that would have told me, hey, don't use this chemical, you're going to have a bad reaction from it, and then I wouldn't have done it. Always do a patch test before applying chemicals, whether you're dyeing your hair, relaxing your hair, texturizing it. Always do a patch test. Always do your research so that you know what you're getting yourself into. But I don't believe I can really blame the stylist for this one. I don't think I'm blaming the stylist. But let me know what y'all think down below. Have you gotten a texturizer before and did it straighten your hair completely like a relaxer? Let us know your experience. Let's chit chat down in the comments. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want more natural hair horror stories, just let me know. I need to do these more often. So if you have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature, you can definitely email me. Again, the email is down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.